Well, I'm going live today. For those of you who are watching this video on YouTube, I've gone live on Facebook. And today's conversation is unscripted. But I've got something that's on my mind, and I would love to know your feedback. And if anyone is around here on Facebook, I would love your thoughts as well live. So today I want to talk about the simple life, which I've created and I'm promoting, and it works for me. I'm hoping that it will work for others out there in internet land. But I want to talk about the simple life and how that fits into the news. You know, the news that you see on television, you hear on the radio, you even see it coming across, you know, your phone. And it occurred to me earlier today when I was walking the dog that my mindset on the news really has changed. I used to pride myself in knowing what was going on in the world. I took an interest in what was going on, for example, in the Middle East. Of course, I still have an interest in what goes on in Britain, but I knew what was going on in South America, and it just was something that was of interest to me, and I've always tried to keep myself informed so that I could keep myself interested on things so that I become interesting. But I digress. But it occurred to me today that I choose not to watch the news any longer. I sort of close my eyes to it. I'm not proud of that, but I think for me, it's a coping mechanism on really not knowing what's going on around me so that I can sleep at night. And as I was walking the dog this morning, I had my phone in my hand because it was past 9 o'clock when I switched the phone on. And all these news flashes come up on the phone, and I didn't realize it before. I never really took notice of it before. But that really has an influence on certainly your state of mind. All this negative news, it couldn't possibly be good for you. You know, another thing that I do in my business, in my real estate business, is I set alerts so that I know what's going on in my neck of the woods. And again, it's also occurred to me that all the news is so negative, and it can be quite depressing. And so really, I think what I've learned today is that you need to be really aware of what goes on around us and feeds into our minds, because it's subliminal and it can really have an effect on us. I wonder if anyone has any comments or any thoughts on this. Do you watch the news? Do you take it on board, or do you just listen to it and go in one ear and out the other? Because as I see it, in order to live a minimalist, my minimalist life, a simple life, I've got to make a choice, and perhaps you need to consider this as well, of what you will bring into your world and into your mind. Well, that's it. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you're seeing this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. It is growing. I am delighted. Thank you so very much. And until my next video, I wish everyone a good day. Toodles.